Henry! Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL football on EA Sports, coming Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2
Mike,
Mike
20. 55, Mike. Man, I got you.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch twist.
The shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
You got to give kudos to the offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They're just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now it's gone. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
That's it, baby.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Not the best of starts here offensively. You're back home. You lost a couple games in a row, and here's an early 3 and out to start things off.
And I think they were counting on being at home and having the home crowd carry them along a little bit and help things get better. But the bottom line is, you don't get the crowd until you play better. They've got to create some first downs, some big plays, things of that nature to make sure that the crowd's right there.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. This time to the tailback. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And one advantage for this offensive unit is the big target, Mike Evans.
Play to his strength, his size and catch radius. Throw it up there, let him go get it.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down. Hey, check Mike 33. 33. Look small.
It's caught by Mike Evans. The numbers for Evans a week ago, well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
From the gun, Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 is there on 2nd and 10. Winston now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
False start, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Switch gears. Sonic! Easy. Hey, check Mike 33. Flip it. Blue Dan. 80 weapon. Shit. Off. Shit. Watch the twist. Let's go.
To the air again with Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom! All day.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Fielded at about the 28. A big hit there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. Don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, because the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tagged.
You don't want no problem.
4 yards
You don't
on the
want no problem
completion,
with me.
and it sets up a 3rd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard complete. Play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Stats in front when we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
A good return there, 17 yards.
Let's go, boys.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left.
Push it back.
We're only in November. But
Check
they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. Continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water
Ready?
behind them.
Flag, what do you got? Right there in the middle, 55. On the ball. Green, 17. Let me go.
Second down. It's Simpson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
55. Hey, eat. Flip it. Check 37. Under 10. White. Let me go.
He'll stick with it on first down. He'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Yeah, baby.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Check Mike 33. I'm trying to
Throwing on second and 8. Winston. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from running to catching the football. He's able to produce those types of numbers.
switch.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
Here we go.
But not before he's inside the 30. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Ready. White 25.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Winston going to throw deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
Rush in. Kill.
On second down now, it's Simpson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus? Tackling the runner for a loss.
On third down, Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. In the red zone now, Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike close to this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games.
Get ready.
They continue that in this one.
Get ready.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to convert twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Let's go.
That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
One. Watching your 5. Here we go.
That is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A very nice job on the run back
Come on,
there.
baby.
He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
Right there in the middle. 55. Turning. Defenses, get out the field. Defense. Flip it. Check. Where's that up?
James now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get good athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Pick the edge. Come.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 1st down.
Come on now. Let's go. Ready. Blue ready. Check 55. Mike. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. Hey. 5 on the 50. Let's go. Kill.
Fake here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Get him, boy.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 2nd and 15 now. Winston letting one go deep, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Hey, that's the way you finish, boy. Finish strong. Yeah,
the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense.
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm coming back.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Mariota goes underneath for Henry. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
We play to
the
win.
Offense will
Let's
take over
go.
with a new set of downs. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put it on before intermission.
It's all about what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. Every time we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly. So how have we seen them combat
They don't want it.
Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of you guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Winston. And Winston lost the football. And the Rams have got
You boy, that's our ball. Every time. Keep putting that ball on the ground. That's our ball.
No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know the quarterback has to do? This is his own blitz control.
Nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Danny.
To throw is Mariota. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Bucs. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Blue 18. Come on, boy.
Second down. Here's Henry. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, pocket archers and normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases.
Derrick Henry. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the
That's
line
what
of
I'm talking
scrimmage.
about. Nice hit, boy.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. Is able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks,
Let's go,
no
baby.
one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
He goes out. He's checking play action. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Watch the shit.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Let's go.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up?
I think you mix it up, man. Try to loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretary lost twice in his career.
But so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. They'll roll him out right. He may try to run for this. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
In the face.
First down carry for Henry. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Give him 3 on first down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Cut. Joker.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Come on, fellas.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the first round yardage. After the penalty, it's over. We'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run and sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. 3 yards is half of what they need. How can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And as Weathers, you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
Here we go, G.
The Bucs coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short.
Let's go,
right
boys.
to
Let's
boot.
go.
And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Easy. I got motion, man. Me. I got this.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns. Adding his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness and he's taking away their confidence.
Throws Winston. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass. 2nd and 3. He completes it to Evans. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Winston, this will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Here we are having it throw again on second down. Winston to the goal line, but it's incomplete. From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on third and goal. Jameis again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
That's how we do it.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see if they're getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Shift the spotlight in Mike Evans. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. He's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's what really becomes fun because let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him. And he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches. They make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller is thinking, what have I done before? This worked well that I can go to right now.
They were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. They're so far here in the second. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Ready?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Now again, right side. Simpson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Oh, yeah.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Simpson, and give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's go.
On third down, Simpson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Mike. Ready. Blue lady. Check 55. Mike.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
First down, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough Just bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him a very manageable 2nd and 1. And Evans pulls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a start curve, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. For the first with Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
He is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but complete to Jones. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Set the tone.
They'll try on that side. Simpson gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football.
Come on, D.
You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it runs clock, even in a situation where we're not really focused on it.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
Flip it. Let him go.
Jameis to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Winston. Jones has it. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
55, Mike.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Hey, even. You nervous? Check three. He's checking.
Jefferson. He's the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Ready. Blue ready. 55. Oh, you got deep? Check 13. Check 13.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Toward the end.
You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Throwing it down, 2nd and 10. Winston, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point attempt to come here.
Is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Rolling to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Set. Blue 18. 3. Boys up. Alert flare. Get up.
On 2nd down. It's hit.
Go.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looks like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact.
Watch the check 26.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. Mariano hands to Henry. Doesn't quite make it, taking it with it and out. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38. plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready.
Here we
It's
go.
first and goal.
Here we go.
Back now in Los Angeles. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Derrick Henry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are in for 6. Nice job of finishing off that drive. And all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they go right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. As you said earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these. Guys right around 20 or under that, if they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big
Leo,
number.
Leo.
But 20 was the threshold.
Deep rip,
Deep rip. In the ball game, and kept control of their own offense.
Run.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take it.
Down. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
I hope you brought your lunch, because I'm about to take you to school. Deuce.
Get it.
It's Simpson. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
You got it.
Down he
You
goes,
got it.
folded like a lawn chair.
You got it.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The
60
Bucs
outlaw.
on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8.
Hit it.
And now the first chance for the backup here to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 42.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Got it.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. You better bring it.
Let's go.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Check. Check 3. That's it, baby.
8
Ready?
yards the
50,
gain on
plant.
that last run.
Ten,
Here's
10.
2nd and a couple.
Look at me. Zip it. You're out.
He's coming.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jefferson, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ready. 18, Gator.
33. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Topper!
First down. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Mike 33. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike check 33. 33. Let's put him on.
Shoot! From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Allen's got it complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Ready. Kill. Greystone, travel.
Whip.
Right on.
They'll try to run forward on first and goal. He gets him a little bit on the eighth play of the drive. Second and goal from inside the 5.
We taking wins home. Rock it now.
Keep it on the ground.
Check.
Simpson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line.
baby.
It's a loss of 4.
Big hit.
Third down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On the ready.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert it on fourth and goal? Looking to throw. George to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. Because that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And this one is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you say. And that's all about ball control, isn't it?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up
to
the 29-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're talking everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Complete. It's Henry.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On third down, Mariota. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line.
To win.
And it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz?
90 Wolf. Go.
Everyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing
Sam off.
MVP candidates. Right? Teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've played thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions. The game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
Big grip, big grip.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jefferson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's third down. The Bucs on third down. They've had good success 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will get out of bounds.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Stay the same.
Let's go.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline,
10-2
the friend there.
No doubt about it. If
Look at
ball
me.
goes over the
Go,
sideline,
go.
able to retain possession, no
80
turnover.
You got
Those coaches just hang on to the ball,
You got
man.
time right there. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch.
18
I really
game.
like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to
Go.
stop that.
Better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Let's go, baby.
down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Not totally
70,
home free yet,
Indy.
but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Field.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Keep playing hard.
On the
So
set.
it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back.
They're going to need some
And let's see
therapy
what they've
after
come up
this.
with
Ready?
offensively after having time to talk it over.
On the double.
2 times, 2 times. You got 3 down, 3 down.
Say hut.
And they take a knee.
Down.
So 1st and
10
2nd
more.
down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Shoot.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Bucs, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew.